Hello everybody, today we are going to see how we can integrate this little select options in your voice flow chatbot right within your designer. So this is actually a no-code solution. Integrate this very easily through drag and dropping actually. Just drag and drop, boom, you have a multi-select in your voice flow chatbot. So let's actually see how this works. I selected some options, and as you can see here, this is actually coming from VoiceFlow. The following is a JSON string, and it outputs the JSON string with the options that I selected. That's pretty cool. Of course, you can take this data, and then you could pipe that to like Zapier, to a make. Basically, you can do whatever you want with this data. And also, you can add a maximum select. So let's say you want to only make the user select up to like 3. This is also possible. Yeah, we'll take a look at how to do this. So first of all, you'd go to voiceglow.org, and then you download the template file here. Once you download that, you go to VoiceFlow, and then you import the file that you just downloaded. I've already done that. You can just go here, and then you would be presented with just delete everything basically, and then you go to the library. You'd see here all of the VoiceGlow components. What we need is the multi-select. And as you can see, it's a little bit clunky, but it's actually simple once you guys know how this actually works. So yeah, as you can see, this is a very simple example. Select all of the animals that you love, and then you have just buttons with all of the options. And how VoiceGlow knows if this is like multi-select is through the last button, and then adding this identifier here. Alright, so you add VG underscore multi-select, and it has to be case sensitive, by the way, and then you would actually add here max 2, for example. If you add this will basically tell VoiceGlow, hey, the user can only select up to 2 options, nothing more than that. And then as you can see here, you're not connecting any of these. You don't need to make it easier, of course. You only connect this one. And behind the scenes, by the way this works is through triggering 2 responses at the same time. The first response goes from here to here, and then the second response actually captures what the user just selected. You don't have to know any of this, by the way. I'm just like explaining what's happening behind the scenes. We are just capturing the JSON string that is coming from VoiceGlow, and then if it's actually a JSON string, and then if the user doesn't cancel, because of course the user can cancel, if the user doesn't cancel, it goes to a JavaScript function that extracts the array of the options that the user selected. What you have here is actually, this is the variable that actually has the JSON array. As you can see here, this is a JSON array that contains all of the options. Pretty simple. And then in the last block, you'd actually take the last occurrence. The last occurrence has the JSON string with all of the options. You can just put that into like a Zapier, into a make. You can do, of course, whatever you want with it. And of course, if there is any kind of errors, by the way, during testing, it didn't really give any errors, but just in case, of course, you'd need to handle all of the errors. But yeah, this is briefly how it works. Let's actually publish and see how it works. As you can see here, I mentioned that the maximum options are 2. By the way, if you don't mention anything, the maximum options is of course all of the options. The user can select all of the items basically. But yeah, let's add maximum 2, publish, and then you'd go back to VoiceGlow once you actually published. Let's test the chatbot, and as you can see, we can select 2, but once we select more than 2, as you can see, it gives an error that you can't select more than 2. Alright, let's just select these 2, and boom, as you can see, this is actually coming from VoiceFlow. Pretty cool. So yeah, this is how to integrate this little multi-option. And of course, if you have any questions, any comments, please mention them or DM me on Discord. So yeah, I think that's about it, and have a nice day.